Ranchers concerned an insecticide could harm their cattle are looking forward to changes. It all has to do with the fever tick quarantine zone. Channel 5's Christian Von Pricing explains these changes. Christian.
The parasite carried by the fever tick is deadly to cattle. The government, worried it could spread across the border, have special rules to prevent its spread. Some ranchers see it differently. Bringing cattle across a certain boundary in Cameron County means you have to follow certain rules. The cows and bulls inside the fever tick quarantine zone are monitored by the government.
Ah, get out of there. I picked her up. She was a baby sitting by her mother. Just a baby, you know. He's about a year and a half old.
Bayview rancher Danny Davis raised some of these cattle from a bottle.
Just relax. Ah!
Some of these massive Brahman bulls have grown to have a mind of their own.
You see that?
Davis is tough, but he cares about them. He worries about the USDA's use of a certain chemical.
We think that's what's been causing all the cattle deaths.
The USDA and the Texas Animal Health Commission manage the treatment of cattle that leave the quarantine zone with an insecticide.
I've lost animals, you know, along with other ranchers. I mean, we've got affidavits where there's been probably over 200 animals that have died that we know of.
The Texas Department of Agriculture got involved in this issue after visiting a treatment site. Commissioner Sid Miller says there's a treatment system called the spray box, which sprays a chemical called co-route.
Spray box is completely sealed. There is no ventilation whatsoever. So what was happening when you get young calves, baby calves, old weak cows, they go through there and they're in there long enough to inhale the vapor from the co-route down into their lungs. And many of them were dying.
Miller says he came to an agreement with the USDA over these concerns. He says an open air spray method will become an option. Davis.
It's like putting your dog in a spray box knowing he may or may not live, you know.
It's a personal matter for him. He's concerned about the well-being of all his cattle. He's looking forward to changes. Commissioner Sid Miller says the public is able to comment on the change in the rules until November 30th. You can get information on how to do this by calling their office at 512-463-7476. In the Channel 5 News studio, Christian Von Pricing, Channel 5 News at 6.